lot of people live paycheck to paycheck, sometimes struggling to cover even basic bills. And it's not just a problem for low-income households. A LendingTree survey last year found 61% of Americans were barely making ends meet with their paychecks. Okay, so what can we all do to try and get ahead? John Paradise from Town & Country Federal Credit Union is here to help us. John, what are some tips here?
Well, it's a big issue, Megan. I mean, 61%, that's almost 2/3 of the population, and it's a reality. And like you said, it impacts, low income, middle income, upper middle income. It's a reality for a lot of people. I think the first thing you need to do is see where you stand. Where are you at money-wise? What's coming in? What's going out? What are the frills? What are the, things you have to have and have to have payments for? And I think once you get a handle on that, you can start setting financial goals. I think it's always great for people to have goals that they're working towards, whether it's in health, whether it's in, something, job, whatever. Money, I think it's a good idea to have a goal financially. What are you saving for? Are you trying to get out of debt? Are you trying to get a house? Are you saving for a wedding, a car, etc.? Set some goals, and then I think you can work your money situation around from there and start really realizing what's the priority as far as your household goes.
So many Americans face a number of debts, including credit card debt. If that's something that's holding you back and making you live paycheck to paycheck, what's the advice there?
Well, I think first of all, you need to reach out to your lender and talk to them. Have a frank, individual, one-on-one conversation. I mean, we do that all the time. I know a lot of other financial institutions do that. Figure out what are you paying for interest on your credit card? Are you in a high interest credit card? A lot are. Can you lower that? Do that. Can you consolidate into one payment that's a lot lower? Free up some of that cash. That can really alleviate some of the situation and stress on your budget and emotionally too, if you can get a handle on things like that. And I think last but not least, automate some savings. Even if it's $5 that you just set, you forget, takes out of your checking every week or whenever, you've at least got something and you feel like you're making progress. So I think it's not going to be, tomorrow all of a sudden you're going to make all these changes and not live paycheck to paycheck. But I think if you get on a path, have some conversations, do what you need to do, make some hard choices, I think you can get on that right path and you'll feel a lot better, believe me.
Taking action tends to do that.
It's always better to do something than nothing.
Yes, great advice. All right, John, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it. We'll be right back.